Anyway, the timer is running. I am just going to, first of all, are we ready for story time?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, first of all, just real quick review the rules for how this game works. Everybody rolls a 2d6 for the next block event. And whatever skills or attributes apply. Bardak was using intelligence. Hira was using streetwise. Baronix and Boss get a boon die because Mink had told them what to expect. Boon is not for battle. Knowing what to expect does not give you an advantage when it comes to actually fighting them. I will oppose your roll. I only have to beat one of you to trigger an event. If an event is triggered, then I will roll on a D66 event table. The player with the lowest roll may incur additional or unique risk, harm, or other penalties. Sound familiar to everybody? Mm-hmm. All right.
12. 8.
12. 8.
12, 8, 12, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I also rolled an 8. So isn't that fun? All right. So I need an event. 43. Oh dear. It's already time. So, at this intersection, you know what? I never did change it from intersection. So on this block, a bridge goes overhead. An elevated train, probably. Of course, no trains will be passing overhead. The bridge is as damaged as everything else here. As far as you can see along it, sections of it are sagging. Entire chunks of the bridge are missing. Further down, you even see one support column is toppled over. Who had, you two had 8?
Yeah.
Roll me a 1d6.
No, it was Tara.
Oh,
Yeah.
you two. Okay, roll a 1d6.
2.
1.
As you pass beneath this bridge, Hira suddenly cries out. Where is Hira? Right there. A rock the size of a grapefruit missed her head, but strikes her soundly on the left shoulder where you were already damaged. So, something from above has just dropped.
Oh.
We are about to have a battle,
I have my grappling gun.
and it is going to be an unusual one. This was actually supposed to happen last week. Now, it was just as you passed under the bridge, so let's see here.
Well, I don't see why we would have just walked under a bridge.
And I suspected that somebody might say that, so hopefully we can all come to an agreement about how it works out. Would you guys want to be cautious as you walk under a bridge? Would you be like looking above? Would you change your formation? The only thing that is a given is that, and I didn't get it to quite the right spot there, but is that Hira was passing under this side of it, so she needs to be somewhere where something could have fallen on her. The rest you guys can decide. In my notes it says, now argue about who was where and who is where now.
I have an idea.
Me too.
I can blow this bridge up.
Yes.
So all I have to do is get a piece of C4 right here in
What
this
if
column.
you could just put it on the column itself?
No, wouldn't it be better here? Would
If
it?
you put it on the column and blow up the column, it would probably topple the already crumbling bridge.
Okay, slow down. We need the formation first.
I think they're still...
So you guys were...
I moved it right here.
You guys were walking along, you saw this bridge. You guys can go under it, approach it however you like, as long as we stick to that Hira has already been hit from something falling over the edge. Yes, I expected you might want to blow it up, and we can look into that, but first we need to decide the configuration.
It's the same. I think we should quickly run under the bridge so it's harder for them to damage us. So then I can set up my C4. But honestly, I think it'd be better to do it here, because wouldn't that be a weaker area than here?
How big are the columns?
It is 40 feet. The average electrical, telephone pole is 40 feet high, if you want a reference. That's about how
big is
far
it?
up.
Circumference or
The
radius?
pedestals?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking an elevated train, so, I mean, half the size of this room, big around.
Would a single block of C4 blow that up?
I wouldn't personally know. We'd probably just let the dice decide it.
Hmm.
Should I just? How many blocks do I have again? I think I
I
have.
think you have one brick.
No, I thought I brought more than that. Let's see here. Yes, I
Maybe
only have
use-
one brick of C4. Maybe I shouldn't just put it in one area, but like put it around it. Put some blocks around it. So like instead of just blowing one big hole, just there. So it kind of.
Is there a? Can I investigate the column to see if there's a weaker spot?
Sure, is this our final answer for the formation?
I think we're all now under the bridge, right? Because it'd be harder for them to throw things at us if we were under the bridge.
That's fine for me.
So you guys were walking up to this bridge and you stuck with your single file formation, and then all of a sudden something topples over, a rock the size of a grapefruit hits her on the top of her left shoulder, and then you guys do what? You
Run.
said you're going, well, then
Run
put the dice under there.
Yeah, we run underneath the bridge.
Okay. And I will say so far you have seen nothing. You heard her yelp and you saw the rock tumble, but you didn't see anything under there before you ran, or up there before you ran under the bridge. Now, as far as investigating, let's see. You can go ahead and have the point, but I won't make you roll. I mean, as I said, looking in the distance, you see some that have crumbled and fallen. These look very stout. Now, there does not appear to be a weak point. Now, the bridge above is kind of almost bowing, sagging in the middle a little bit. It's definitely not in the best shape, but no, those pillars seem solid.
So I think maybe what I could do is I use my grappling hook gun to get in right in the middle. Then I take a few different things of C4, put it in different areas of the bridge, and then we kind of run off and blow it up.
Okay, let's talk about this. First of all, as I said, it's like an arrowhead. So are you going to like try to make a lump stay on the arrowhead?
Or I think you were gonna go up.
Yes, I was gonna go
Oh, you're
up,
going to go up
so
there.
I can place things on there.
Oh my. That should be interesting. Okay, all right.
Do we have something to propel it up there?
Propel it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could we maybe make? I don't know. Could we use like the grenade launcher,
I don't know.
or we could use the arrows?
I don't know if the arrows carry a brick.
Well, we could just get like the 2 arrows, and I don't know.
And how stable is C4? If you try to launch it, will it explode when it hits? I would think not. Isn't that the point of C4? Is it stable?
It's relatively stable. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think I think the fuses, is it just they run current through it?
I guess so. All right, well, let's complicate things for you a little bit. From either side of the bridge that you guys are under, suddenly, on this side and on this side, 2 men are dropping down, like jumping down, like, is this double suicide? That's a good 40 feet. And both have weapons on their feet. They have long spikes sticking out of their toes, and they have long spikes sticking out of their heels. And each of them also has, a pole the length of a baseball bat. Put one right there, and put one right there. No, you know what? Who's the blue? Is that Bosk?
Yeah.
Boss.
Go ahead and put him next to Bosk. So, these guys drop down, and you only like have a moment that you see just like spikes sticking out of their shoes, and they got these poles The orange guy, as he comes down, swings his pole at, is that you, Baronix?
Yeah.
Okay, could we get those on the squares more properly? Yep. So he takes a swing at Baronix with his pole, but he misses. Okay, we'll make this easy on you. You, however, he launched down right next to you. Okay, while you guys are trying to figure out what you're going to do, time obviously didn't stand still for you. As he drops down, he hits the ground and stops and swings his club at you. So I'm going to roll an attack. You need to roll a defense, which would involve your self-defense.
At least I'll get a +2 for this. I feel like this.
Do I use dexterity too?
Sure, you can add dexterity.
So that will be a +2. 10.
We'll call it a miss this time. Now,
Club.
the most interesting thing happens. He takes that swing, he comes down and tries to take that swing at you. They both miss, and then they shoot back up onto the bridge. Give me those dice back.
So now I think we should change our formation
we got
under the bridge. I think we should line up kind of in the middle.
By the way, they were bungeed. You saw the bungee cords once they were bungeed.
Yes, but then if we go like this, then they can't get an immediate swing at us.
Can the stun beads go through concrete?
Oh, I don't know.
Because if
I
it's
think it would
40 feet up,
at least make it more unstable.
if it's 40 feet up, we're out of range, and anything on top in a 20 feet
Or
foot
we could
radius
just
could
blow.
be stunned.
Or we could just blow
So
this
I'm
up.
gonna fire my crossbow
With a stun.
with the stun bead.
You should do it right in the middle. Are we going to change our formation?
Well, I tell you what, as far as changing formation, you can all move 2 spaces except Bardak, who can only move 1. So if you guys want to do something, yes, you need to move first.
Maybe.
I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
I think at least Baronix and I should move here and here, so we're
But
not
then
in immediate
we're not.
range.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess will that leave Hera and I?
No, because they would go straight down, so they'd be like, and right here, and then
Okay.
if they're going right back up, they can't get us.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone has moved. You two want to stay where you are. So Bardak, you know, we still don't have a roll for you using that crossbow, but I kind of feel like there's no...
Roll.
Huh?
I have pistols.
Yeah, I don't see why that would apply.
Maybe like a 1D.
So I think you're going to have to roll it with no modifier whatsoever. If we thought this was going to be a weapon you're going to use for the rest of the campaign, I might come up with a stat for it. But this thing may very well fall apart on your next time firing it. So.
Yeah. 7.
7, which is a... okay, so let's see.
But all I need to do is hit the bridge.
Yep.
Because this is about 20 feet, right?
4 squares, yes, yep, that's 20, so 4 by 4 grid would be 20. My concern is how would you even know if you're successful?
We
So
won't.
I'll
No, we
say,
will, because the blue light, the purple blue light.
well, yes, you see when he fires it, you see the big circle go out, and
The only problem is if we don't reach it all the way, then it's coming back at us.
it made it all the way. It was at least a 7, so we'll call it a success with a complication. But I will keep the complication to myself for the moment, since you guys, all you're looking at is, concrete. So it's not like anybody falls over the edge or anything like that, okay?
Okay, I think I should place my C4.
How about for right now, everybody get their gun out and we watch. And are ready for them. Yeah.
I think we should play C4 there, no matter what.
Okay, then you can do that.
Yeah,
and
you
I'll get
can
my
do
gun
that.
out and be watchful.
So what do you have in mind, Bosk? You're going to attempt to fire it and have it stick in the concrete above you so that you can, like Luke Skywalker, going up on the AT-AT? Yes?
Okay.
I don't see dexterity applying. I don't see strength applying. I don't see weapons applying. I don't see nothing applying. So, what do you use?
Explosives, +1.
Yeah, that's not going to really help you
that's
with the
not
whole
gonna
grapple
work.
thing.
Well, I
So,
could use
We
weapons.
didn't.
yeah, but you're not using it as a weapon. You're using it as a tool.
We didn't give them anything.
So you're just going to have to roll a bare 2d6. Let's see what you got. I'll decide if I'm going to oppose you or make it a success or fail.
4.
Oof.
You.
Okay, let's say then that the let's just say that it didn't stick in the concrete. You fired that thing, and it kind of it dinged off of it and kind of took a chip out of it. Apparently, maybe launching this thing into solid concrete isn't going to be that simple, or perhaps this is like denser, made just for bridges kind of concrete or something. I don't know. One way or the other, it did not sink in.
You should retract it.
Can I
That's true.
retract it?
Yeah, sure. How do you retract it? You make a strong fist and it comes back up.
I wonder. Okay, about these pillars, you said some were crumpled or like damaged.
Off in the distance, either direction, yes.
I think what we should do, we should get our guns out, be ready, and then maybe we can move one square at a time with all our guns trained.
How far can I throw my C4?
Or we could launch a smoke grenade up on top.
Wait, I wonder, could I
We don't know if anybody's there though.
What do you mean we don't know anyone's there?
Maybe
I
they're
mean,
like.
maybe they're all stunned.
Maybe he should use his grappling hook and jump up there and see.
You could use your grappling hook and surprise them up
Again.
there.
Surprise!
With my pistol?
Yeah.
Okay, tell you what, it's been long enough. I'm going to go ahead and take another turn.
Okay.
So, let's see here. Somebody, let's see. We will put the orange one on that spot. And then introducing Mr. Green, D12, will drop down, actually right there. And, oh, did you mark off your stun bead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we will leave it at that for now. So, these two guys suddenly jump down from above. It sounds like you guys might want to do something about it.
Shoot them.
Shoot him!
Shoot them. Okay. Who wants to shoot them?
I'm gonna take a shot at orange.
You'll take a shot at orange, and you are the orange D6, right?
The red, yeah.
Or red,
The red.
okay. And let's see, what position is Bosk in there? You got a nice clean shot?
No.
There's an angle I have.
Semi-clean? Alright, I won't
could
ding
move
you
a
for
bit.
nothing. Yeah, give me a pistols check.
Oh wait, I forgot to mark myself for self-defense last time.
Oh, okay. So you have a 10, don't move those dice. We're gonna combine things. Who else is taking a shot?
I'll take a shot.
Okay, and I assume you want to shoot at the green one.
Yeah,
Okay, so give me a weapons check.
3 for 5.
Alright, so we got 5 and 10. Who else might be doing something?
Me, I'll shoot at the green one.
Okay, give me that roll.
11.
Oh, nice.
We're the marksmen
won.
now.
Okay, no kidding. And Bosk, what are you doing over
Well,
there?
she's mad because They threw a rock at her.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at orange with my one shot with my rifle.
Okay. Give me that weapons check. Okay, so we've got 10, 11, 4, you said? No, 5.
5.
10, 11, 5, and
11.
11.
okay. 10, 11, 5, 11. So, let me roll up a defense for the orange guy first. Yeah, you guys put a couple of bullets in him. Give me a 1d6.
5.
3.
All right. Your bullet catches him in the right shoulder up here.
Nice.
Your bullet catches him like in his left hip. And he cries out in pain and bounces back up. Give me that die. Let's talk about the green guy. You had very low, you had very high. So let me roll up a defense on him. Oh, you had a what?
A 5.
Okay. Because you and I tied. So we'll say, you know what, we'll say that you missed and give you a better shot. Yours hit him in the right arm and he dropped his pole. Okay? And then, yes, he bounces back up. Give me the green guy. So, where does that leave us? Oh, that leaves us at bio break. So, we'll bio break it there. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the chips and drinks. Let's go ahead and get the chips and drinks. That makes sense.